Hello guys, Johnp3922 here. It's great to be back. Sorry that I haven't brought a video out for I think it's a year now. I've just kind of gone off model collecting a little bit. I've been on my simulator quite a lot with Stephen Potter, Mr. Essex Gamer. But obviously the nights are getting darker and colder, and that's brought me into wanting to, it always kind of makes me a bit more creative. I don't know what it is, the winter. I just like spending time on model airport. So yeah, it's expanded quite a lot. I haven't looked at the last video, so forgive me if I go over old ground. I'm going to show you everything. Basically, I'm going to give you a quick insight, and then I'm going to show you. Terminal 1 has got a lot less, it's basically had a lot of pressure relieved because we've got a new Terminal 4. Terminal 2, the building itself, we've moved, in model terms, we've moved the actual terminal to Terminal 4, and Terminal 2 is going to get a whole new building. I'll go through the reasons of that later. Terminal 3 has been expanded. I don't know if we've been over it. I think we have. Virgin used to have 5 gates. They've now got 7. And in total, there's 24 Terminal 3 gates, when in actual fact there used to be 15. So we've got a lot more to offer now for Virgin. We've got 2 more gates and SkyTeam as well. And then Terminal 4, that's going to be another multiple airline a terminal. It's got 15 gates, so again, multiple airlines, 15 gates. That adds to the 22 at Terminal 1. So we're expanding nicely. I'm thinking of bringing charters back, such as Ryanair, EasyJet, but that's going to be when I finish. Now the airport looks absolutely terrible. It's cluttered, but I was on Flight Simulator with Stephen Potter and Tom Phillips, and they were talking to some people, and they said that they want me to bring an airport video back. So you know, I'm gonna do this. Hopefully it'll be done pretty soon. Before I'm hoping to get it done by Christmas, and then bring a proper update on Christmas, like I like doing. So let's go through it. Hope you don't see too many new planes. I have probably got about 20 since the last video. Not all of them feature, but again, let's show you. So it seems that I can't actually. In fact, I can turn the video around. Right, Terminal 1. This was going to be a terminal, but not anymore, and that linked up to that. That was going to go over at Terminal 4. I'll show you in a second. So nothing's changed Terminal 1. The airlines may have changed a little bit, but there's nothing to go over with that. Right, Terminal 2, here we go. Again, nothing's changed. All of the gates are in the same. I don't think it's changed. It might have changed. I'm not sure. I can't remember. Sorry about that. Basically, this terminal here was at Terminal 2, but Gemini Jets brought that out to put on a map that had 7 aeroplanes. This map, I think, has got 24, 25 gates, something like that. So 25 planes worth of people won't be able to fit in a terminal that size. So we've moved that terminal to make it more realistic, and we're going to build a new one, and it's going to be quite a high-rise one at Terminal 2. It's also going to have a bridge to going over, like at Gatwick, to Terminal 4, because at Terminal 4, as you can see just there, we've got a British plane, so there'll be selected routes from Terminal 4. We'll go on to that more in a second. Here's Terminal 3, completely revamped and redone. Basically, Virgin used to have 5 gates. They've now got 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The 7th one is also used with SkyTeam at peak times. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They, instead of having 4 wide bodies, they've now got 5. So that's 1 more. But also they have 3 7-6 ramps as well. So in literal terms, they've got 8 wide body gates, which is double what they used to have. Then going on to the narrows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They've got 8 again, instead of having, I think they had 6. So they've got 2 more, but you know, it is a lot better. We don't have Virgin flying from Terminal 1 anymore because they have enough gates here. They've been able to expand slightly, and SkyTeam, you know, Delta, we're seeing more of their aircraft as well, which is fantastic. Okay, so going over to Terminal 4 now, the big news really, I'm obviously drawing quite a lot. This is going to be redone because this looks terrible, and the runway's got to be done. But basically, I did not have a clue which way to have Terminal 4. I didn't know whether to line the planes up that way, line them up that way. Obviously, I had to have room for 2 taxiways either side. So I really didn't know what to do, but I came to this conclusion. I can't lift this terminal up because I've actually glued it. But beforehand, before I thought of changing the 2 over, I was going to get that piece of wood like I showed you a second ago, and that was going to go here, and the little block I picked up was going to go around here, and this is called 767 corner, and I was going to going to feed to 767 corner. But then obviously I thought, you know, this terminal was too small for BA, so I moved it over here, and I had to improvise with all these gates, a little bit like Terminal 5 at Heathrow, which is kind of cool. Again, this is 767 corner, all 4 of them. The reason being, it fits absolutely perfectly for 767s, no bigger. So it was basically why this is called 767 corner. It was actually going to be made for Delta. We're actually going to move SkyTeam here, and Delta obviously sends 767s to Heathrow and to England International. So we were going to have these 4 places for Delta 767s. However, 15 gates isn't really enough for SkyTeam. We needed more. Obviously, we wanted to keep SkyTeam and Virgin together because Virgin are owned 49% by Delta. So we wanted to keep them together. To put Virgin and Delta all in this terminal would have been far, you know, it would have been overflowing hugely. Instead, we've got another 9 gates over at Terminal 3, like I showed you since. So this works out perfectly for, again, another multi-airline place. We've got a couple of narrows, and these narrows are 7.5 and smaller, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them. We've got a little Embraer 170 or 190 slot here, or Bombardier Dash, and then we've got obviously the 4 767s, and we've got 4 wide bodies that can suit A380s. So this is going to be a multi-airline. When I've built the high-rise Terminal 4, it's going to interlink with this because obviously British Airways fly from here, you may be connecting, etc, etc, Lufthansa. There are a bunch of airlines. I'm not going to tell you them now because that'll come in you'll see that in the update video. As for Terminal 5, I'm not sure if what you guys have seen, but this is where it's at. Obviously I'm drawing these black things in. I still got quite a long way to go. I think I've used up about 10 permanent markers just for doing all this. So still a hell of a long way to go. However, really enjoying it. Looking forward to being back. Here's what I did yesterday. I glued these in. These the jetways. So yep, it's on the up. It's looking a lot better, guys. Just got to figure out how to glue this on top to make it look pretty cool. But as for that, guys, hopefully be an airport update out soon. The problem I've got is this. I've got far too many planes, but obviously these planes I all want because they're at different times, such as the Air India won't come in until I think 3 o'clock. The airport time now is about 11. Again, all Nippon, etc, etc. You get the idea. I'm not going to show you much of that. As I say again, all planes were placed perfectly, so no planes are touching or scratched. So that's fantastic. Anyway, guys, I look forward to being back. Look forward to getting back to it. I've missed it a lot. So there's a kind of an overview of the airport, pretty big. When it's done, it will look immaculate. I as I say, I took all the junk off it the other day and actually put the planes in where they should be, and it looks fantastic. The only thing I'm down on, obviously, is the building and construction of it. But also, I need a lot more jetways, and I also need a lot more vehicles. And once I've done that, the airport will be done. And the only thing I need to change then is airlines that go bust, airlines that change their liveries, airlines that change their aircraft, equipment, etc, etc. So I hope you have enjoyed the video. Just one last thing, if I do go charter, where do I put it? Do I put it down that side? But obviously there's the sea there, so I can't really, or the Thames, I can't really, unless I do build it onto the Thames, I suppose. Or I was actually going to go straight through part of Terminal 3, probably demolish a couple of the gates and come around the back of Terminal 3 and create stands like, you know, you would expect charters to have. I'm not going to build a terminal for them because, you know, they're not paying that much. So to be here as much as Qatar would be paying to occupy gate Alpha 5 there. Anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed it. We've got a huge influx of American aircraft. So thanks again, guys. Hope you've enjoyed this bit of a weird video. Thanks for staying loyal, and I'll see you again soon. Cheers, bye.